Welcome from Basel, Switzerland to the 2024 company update. Let's ask Tarek Muhiddin, the new COO of AMAC Basel, how his transition from Turkey is taking shape.
I was managing the operations there, which are the same as here. The transition itself, regarding the job itself, is the same, just on a much higher level. Of course, there are the scale of the operation is much larger in Basel. We're talking about a much larger employment number. But I could say that maybe the biggest difference would be the cultural change. Turkey has a different culture. They have a big, rich history. They have a very big aviation sector. There's a difference in European thinking as to Turkish thinking, but at the end of the day, the skill of the workers themselves was always very high, very positive to work with. I spent 7 years there basically in a positive light. Now coming to Basel, it's always a pleasure to work with our colleagues here, because I know that I can always depend and trust on the employees as well. Of course, the culture is a bit different, but it's something which you adapt to, and it's something which I came from, so it's not so much of a problem as to where I have to cope with differences in Turkey.
And what do you enjoy the most within the group?
I think one of the things which is the most important in AMAC is this family spirit that we have, the openness and opportunities that everyone gets to be able to speak and talk to their management in order to be able to improve and have their word to say in helping the company go forward. It gives us the chance to be able to express ourselves freely, and it makes us feel more connected as employees in general.
How does a normal day in Basel look like for you?
So I'll normally come to work and I'll normally have a full day of back-to-back meetings to address daily problems, daily issues, trying to find daily solutions on a technical level with the technical team. And those moments where I do get a bit of free time, I'm normally trying to see how we can improve and better our systems internally. I'm also in connection with the group. We're at a record high of the amount of hours in production we're producing now this year. Year to date, we've never realized those figures before in the past. So, of course, the workload is there.
What are the biggest opportunities in the market for 2025?
So, the market is full. Stability is there in the market for refurbishment, for the later technology equipment being requested on aircraft, which is the self-defense systems, improved modern technology SATCOM communication systems, and the second-hand market is increasing. So we're expecting to see a growth in the refurbishment sector, whereby customers will go and purchase an aircraft and then want to refurbish, whether it's soft furnishings, hard furnishings, or doing a few changes on the LOPA. So we're expecting to see a growth on that side.
You have lots of returning customers. Why do you think they are coming back?
The customer sees trust and confidence in the company, whereby they can bring their aircraft, which some are used as family planes, some are used as business jets, and they know that they have the confidence in being able to trust AMAC in delivering good maintenance, reliability, and I think most importantly is the flexibility of AMAC. We can offer customers the chance to be able to support their aircraft in any situation, anywhere in the world. And I think this is one of the most important aspects and assets to AMAC today, is the flexibility of our staff and our operations.
What are the main innovations coming to the aviation business?
There is always the race to keeping up to date with the latest technology. And we are in a market today whereby there are so many new products coming to our industry, which we can put in aircraft, and there's a shift as well. We've started to notice a shift in what customers are asking for. Whereas in the past we might have been requested to put an onboard in-flight entertainment system, the trend is starting to go more towards using PEDs, personal electronic devices, whereby the customer comes on board, he wants to go on his plane, he downloads his own film on his own iPad or his own iPhone, or he's addressing emails, and this shift is going to go towards more the connectivity side, is what we're starting to see. So it's all about increasing the passenger comfort in his own personal space rather than collectively in the past.
Are there any expansion plans at the moment?
So additionally, I'm quite excited to say that we're studying the expansion of a new land in the Turkey region in order to be able to cope with the surplus of demand that we have. We're constantly being bombarded with requests from returning customers, new customers, previous customers who maybe got rid of an aircraft and now are back in the market for an aircraft. So because of this explosion of demand on the market and the fact that we have all these requests, we have been studying an expansion plan for the last 2 years, and we're hoping to have something which comes to fruition within the next few months.
And what do you like best about the group?
That's an easy one for me. It's the support structure. We have a very strong support structure in the group whereby we support each other, whether it doesn't matter which continent, which location, whenever the customer requires it, and we have a possibility in order to support whichever entity within the group, we support each other, and that's something which is reciprocated across the board.
Please describe AMAC in one word.
Another easy one, polished. If you see a chrome piece of metal, that's polished. That's the way I look at AMAC, and that's the thing which gives you pride, is to know that it's a polished piece of material, no blemishes, no nothing. Of course, this is something which, in my mind, works.
And finally, one word for the last 12 months.
Stability. Stability, we had the opportunity to have stability in the last 12 months, what with returning customers, what with new customers, as we've touched upon. And I think this is something which has set AMAC in stone, basically, is to be able to depend on that stability within the market.
So thank you very much for the great insights, and see you soon for the next company update video.